So good morning everybody and welcome to this beautiful day. It's Monday the 10th day of August 2026. We're just going to have some recap over what transpired over the weekend. And topping up the list, well, we finally heard the announcement of the by-election in Roseau North. And for those of you who may not have heard, let me just allow you to hear for yourself.
Wish to advise that the dates for the by-election have been set. Nomination day shall be on Friday, the 21st of August 2026. Voting day in the Roseau North constituency shall be held on Monday, 7th of September 2026. I urge all eligible electors in the constituency to participate in this important democratic exercise and conduct themselves in a manner that promotes a peaceful, orderly, and issue-based campaign.
Nomination day will be Friday the 21st August 2026 and voting day Monday the 7th of September 2026. So go out and confirm. I believe voter ID cards are already being distributed, in some parts of the for some parts of the Roseau North constituency, and that is a sign in the right direction. So Roseau North voters, you have that opportunity on September 7th to vote for the candidate of your choice, whether Ashma McDougall, Daniel Lugay, or Mr. Sherman Boston. Those are the contenders for the September 7th 2026 by-election for Roseau North. Alright, so the Prime Minister has finally rang the Roseau North bell. Some people were saying it's the other bell, a general bell, but for some reason, I didn't feel it was that. And I'm happy it wasn't that. We still have work to do in terms of confirmation, registration, so there's no rush. We will call it general election when it has to be called. And in other news, in Salisbury, or what we traditionally know as Bowie, they have given Attorney at Law, Miss Cara Shillingford, the nudge that she will be the candidate for the UWP that will be recommended to, I guess, the General Council or the executive or whatever the process is, to be their candidate whenever elections are called. And as you can see, there was celebration with Cara and her people. I even got a scoring. It says Cara got 104 votes and Hector won. And I asked the question, didn't we see that coming, or did we see that coming? What was the pulse of the people in Salisbury? And even on the weekend, I got a text saying that there's going to be lynching of Hector Spags John, and the person leading that is Miss Shillingford. Unfortunate remarks, in my opinion. This is how I looked at this. The Salisbury people should always be grateful to Hector John. I mean, he has sacrificed a lot. His youth, his energy, his time. He has given it all. Not just for Salisbury, but Dominica and all, standing up for righteousness and good governance. But even if you do that, it is still based on what the people that you are representing want. And if we come down to a 1 to 104, clearly there should have been indications that, while we are grateful with the service that you have provided us over the last 4 election cycles when you won, this time we are asking to pass on the baton. When you have a relay, you pass on the baton to the next person, and that person will either pass it on to another or take it to the finish line. And this is what I believe was happening in Salisbury. The people were saying that, thank you, Hector. We love you, Hector. But now, after 4 cycles, we think it's best to pass it on to somebody else. And in my opinion, if that was the desire, it should not have even gone down to a voting thing where Sparks, I'm being told, did not show up. It should have just been mutual agreement, things passing on, and everything nice and dandy. But if Sparks believed that he still had what it takes, he still had the support from the constituents, he was still making himself available. Sparks, please give Cara your support. I expect nothing else from you. I know you're a statesman, you're a Bowie man, you're a Dominican patriot. I expect you to give Cara the support. Okay? And as we bring today's show to an end, Thompson Fountain, the leader of the United Workers' Party, will be hosting a budget discussion tonight from 7 p.m. at the Alias Forces. I'm not too sure on what media it will be carried. If it will be carried, I did not get that from the notification, but I assume something like that would be carried live, whether MO News or DBS or Kyrie or whoever is invited to carry. So listen. I always encourage people to listen. We listen to the budget, we listen to some of the debates. Let us listen to what an aspiring Prime Minister has to say on the various initiatives, the concessions for the home. Let us get the spin from Dr. Thompson Fountain on those fiscal incentives that were relayed in this year's budget. Okay, folks, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. All right, bless.